Toriata kai shono oyada ki. And opening from center, chara otana kai. Opening from the heart, taro oyada ai to. As we come into the front of the base of the rib cage, doro o ono oyada ki. Feeling into this here, this tension, this stress up into the left side, doro otana kai. This desire to rest, oof. So bringing light here. There's a sense underneath this that if we don't stop moving, if we don't stop swimming, that we will perish. This anxiety, this guilt, feeling the need to carry burdens in order to have a sense of worth. This is all through the feminine range here in the field. And all of the ways we have become preoccupied with this supposed state of being indirectly. Just allowing yourself to sit in this, to be here with this, to immerse within this. So there's something to be gained here from this sense of immersion. It's similar to when we steep something in boiling water to draw out those properties. And there's something similar here, except it's that we are in this place of immersion so that we are sitting within these energies, and it feels as if we're actually absorbing something through this. By being fully present, by having our eyes fully open to this sensation in the field, this subconscious desire to carry burdens in order to feel the weight of our worth. So sitting here within this, and we find that it's not as anxiety provoking as we might imagine. It actually becomes this sort of balm for the field, this tincture. We are extracting the essence beneath this. These holy waters. And again, bringing this burgundy tone into the left side of the heart here. This depth, this sense of fulfillment. So absorbing this into the heart range, and yet it feels like this will take time to move through the entire spectrum of the heart here. It's as if we can see the heart pulling this through, absorbing this tincture, and yet in the center of the heart we see again this inflamed rawness, these fiery properties of the heart range that were in some ways unavoidably misunderstood. Feeling this now coming into the masculine range of the heart, feeling this connection here through what starts to look like this wishbone shape structure, into these avian temples, through the waters. This utter discomfort as these energies connect through the masculine range, realigning here. So this aqua tone right at the center of this intersection. bringing the light here, supplying this transition with much needed light, much needed witnessing. This alcove of the heart space. Choro ono koyadai choshoyada kai. Chora I chohoyada I no koya shashadi diata toya shashai. Shoyada shashi. Settling into the base, into the root, beneath the trees. Chora otana kai shashai chohoya. Simultaneously supported by and protected by Shara Otanaki. Through the right side of the field, through the heart, Takoshai. Applying this lineage wisdom through the trees, into the right side of the field, allowing this to build, to grow, and to also surpass what has been allowed in the past. Restructuring this alignment and into the base of the brain here. Releasing the fear, the fight or flight, this predatory tone that has been activated in the presence of this return. So there's something here about, I'm hearing it as a fetal syndrome, jara atana kai chashai, but something that was present while the body was still in formation, jara ayatoya, the early stages of formation. Lots of pressure in the temples of the head here, where it feels like the emerging body within the womb space somehow had to succumb to this peculiar alignment, coming around here to the back side, the right side of the heart, seeing this burgundy tone here through the masculine ranges. So coming into the DNA, and looking at the structure of what it was that fertilized the egg in the first place. With this seems to have come some sort of emerging access code into the brain, or what would later filter into the brain through the DNA structure. Okay. And feeling that release all the way at the base of the sacrum, around the right side of the leg, the hip here. This malignant absorption through the sperm. The koya. So what this seems like is through the male DNA, there is a code which acts as a placeholder or a structure which can hold a set of instructions here. And it seems like what comes through the female DNA, yes, it may be a certain set of instructions, but it also needs this sort of spot for this instruction set to sit within, so it needs both of these things. And it's interesting because through the male DNA, this is actually a receptive tone. It's this image of something being able to sit in here or plug in here, which is opposite of how we think of the male-female system. Usually we see the female as being the opening. So these receptacles within the male DNA, if we can think of it in terms of not needing to eradicate disease, we need to eradicate the place where disease can land. Dara otona ki chosho oya da kai chosho oya da ki chohoya. So filling this in, smoothing this out, so that there is no point of attraction here. Dara ona ai shoshe I chokoya. So eliminating the point of attraction. Chara atano koya choshe. And then feeling this along the spine here, just above the center of the heart. Bringing light here. Continuing to filter, breathing through this. And so it is.